Good morning everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your What's Cracking for Thursday the 6th of August. Firstly, a great big thank you to all of your support. I put this scarf on this morning and I know that the person who made it for me is watching. She and I were living quite close together when she made it for me. But it was chilly this morning and I thought I'm going to put a scarf on. And when I went looking, I found this one, which is really pretty. It's got like silver flecks through it. So I really love, I do. I've probably been more spoiled since I've been on here than I've ever been. So it's been an amazing journey. And I love that you are so generous with me. Thank you. If you're interested in classes with me through August, I'm only running the last couple of classes and then I'm going to move more into the coaching programs, at least for the time being. They seem to be proving to be quite popular with people. So I think a lot of people sort of stumbling a little bit and it's sort of I guess a personal thing with me to see people do well in their lives. So if I can give them a bit of a kickstart, that's a great thing. If you're interested in a personal reading or a donation, everything is in the box below. I don't think there's anything else I want to say. For those who want to do the G's Club and you've emailed me to be included, I've now included you. We'll be on this Saturday, 10:30 Australian time, for a bit of a catch up. I'm trying to work that into my world as well. So we'll see how we go with that. But we've had a few of them and they've proven to be a lot of fun. And I don't charge anybody for those. They're just a get together for the, people who want to talk spiritual stuff. Alrighty, let's get on with this reading. Okay, I'm going to use the Mythic Tarot for this reading. All right, and we have the Justice card coming out. Everybody likes to see the card of Justice. This is the card of Libra. It's also the card of Karma. Something being put right. You'll have to excuse fingernails. I have one broken and I have one that I have a bit of an infection on. So you just bear with me. I can't not do it. I could wear gloves, I guess. And it'd be funny trying to do it gloves on. All right, so we have at the moment something here that the universe is trying to bring in some sort of change to, trying to put something right. So the Justice card can look at legal justice depending on the other cards around it. So if you're waiting to hear from some sort of legal dispute, some sort of settlement, divorce proceedings, those sort of things which have been held up so much by COVID, but there does look like there is some news coming in for you here. I don't know without looking at the other cards whether there's a resolution yet, but you're definitely hearing about that. For others of you, this can be situations where you felt a little bit like you haven't reached a resolution, and the universe is now moving towards putting that right. Okay, so the Three of Wands is here. So for some of you, it may be holding you up from sort of manifesting what you want in your future. The Three of Wands talks about looking towards the future and planning. So you're obviously waiting for something to come through so that you can move forward. So it's possible this could be, a divorce thing, and you're waiting for some sort of financial settlement so you can get yourself sort of settled down. You're going to have cards in reverse here. They've been doing this to me the last few days. I don't know what I've been doing. I've obviously been shuffling differently, and the universe has said, just read the reverses. I always say the Sun is a beautiful card. Even in reverse, it's still a beautiful card. It just usually means it's a little bit delayed, so I'm looking here thinking that would make sense here. If you're waiting for some sort of situation to be sorted out, it may take a little longer than you thought it was going to, but there is great joy and happiness coming in here. Something is being sorted out by the universe. All right, so we have the Devil card here. It could be some of you waiting for something in court in regards to some sort of toxic relationship. It could be that you've had some sort of situation here that you're fighting someone who could be quite toxic, but it's also this energy of hanging on or being tied to something, unable to release yourself at the moment. So when I look at this, I think There's a situation here that's got you all tied up, and it's holding you back from moving forward, and it's by no fault of your own. There's extreme happiness at the end of this, but something here is holding it back. So it's a matter of being patient, knowing that it is coming. There is some sort of news though here, the moon. There is some news to shed light on it. So it's sort of like, even though it's not happening as you can see it, it is happening in the background, okay? So rest assured that even though you can't see things moving forward, they definitely are. With the sun here, I know that it's going to come to a great conclusion, but it's just taking longer than you thought it would. There's some sort of news here, though, just to sort of keep you in the loop. So you may, if you're in a court situation, get some sort of, I don't know, notification from the court, from your lawyer, but it's something that's going to help sort of shed some light on why you've been waiting so long. But just to let you know, things are still going on in the background. You may not be seeing those things, though. I've got a blotch on my glasses. Drive me palmy. All right. Let's see how that pans out. Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands coming through here. So the Queen of Wands can represent Leo, Sag, or Aries. So it could be that you're dealing with one of those people, but there's some sort of energy here that somebody may be holding you up. This Queen of Wands could be a person involved in this situation, but you're going to get, as I said, you're going to get news on this, whatever this is. Now, if this is karma for you, because something just occurred to me and I didn't really cover it. If you're waiting on some sort of something to help you move forward in regards to your future, in regards to some sort of relationship, or being bonded to some sort of relationship, some news is coming through here, Six of Pentacles, to help you sort of understand why you're waiting. So I just had this feeling that for some of you, it may be that someone is still dealing with someone in their life here, maybe a Leo, Sag, or Aries. And maybe they're coming forward to tell you that they're sorting things out at home or in that regard. So there is sort of news coming through. It won't be the final resolution, but it is something to help you move forward. Okay, could be that someone's decided to go back to someone or stay with someone as well. Page of Cups coming through here. So there's some sort of offer here that's only small. Five of Swords. All right, so apply it how it fits best here, okay? Because I've got so many different stories coming through. So what I see here is someone is having a lot of conflict with a person, a situation. Again, could be to do with some sort of legal thing, but it could also be to do with karma. And someone's trying to work through some energy here, perhaps with another person, with a situation. It could be something where they've got themselves very tied to something that's very difficult to rid themselves of. I feel that this person may come forward and offer you perhaps friendship, some sort of promise of things to come, but at the moment they are trying to walk away from something that is really holding them back. There's also this feeling here, if this is a legal situation, that the person you're dealing with is fighting to the nth degree. And whoever you've got on your side, your lawyer, solicitor, whatever, is fighting very hard for your rights here. Now, the Five of Swords, regardless, I was going to say a cross between regardless and oh, don't worry. Not with it this morning. Whoever this person is that's fighting on your behalf here may just sort of come in and give you a bit of an idea of where they're up to. But I feel that this person's playing hardball. So whoever's in this situation, waiting on something to help you move forward, whoever this person's dealing with is playing hardball. Now, if this is a situation where somebody is trying to get divorce proceedings, financial settlement, or some sort of karmic situation, whoever the person is that you're up against is very tenacious, let's put it that way. They are holding on for grim death. They do not want to give in here. So they're fighting to the nth degree. And I feel like with this Page of Cups, someone's going to let you know what's going on. You may get a message, you may get a letter, you may get a phone call with somebody saying that things are, you know, a little bit sort of complex at the moment, and that they are fighting for your rights. With the Sun in reverse, I'm thinking, oh, beautiful. I'm thinking that whatever the situation here is, it's coming in your favour. There's no doubt about that for me at all. But it's being held up, it's being slowed down, and I feel like you're fighting against someone who's fighting for grim death here. So if this is your person's partner, wife, love interest, whatever, they're not letting go easy. All right, so I have the King of Pentacles coming through here. So some of you dealing with earth signs, 8 of Pentacles. Okay, and the High Priestess. All right, so the energy here for some of you is about just sort of focusing on your day-to-day life here, allowing this situation to unfold, manifest, and work out in your favor, knowing that the universe has this in hand, okay? This is, you know in your intuition that this is coming your way. There's no doubt about it at all. Whatever this is, it's meant for you. But it's just being slowed down. For what reason? Maybe because it's giving you time to heal. Maybe the person that you're dealing with is having trouble releasing the energy. Whatever it is, the universe is saying here, it is on its way. The universe is working on your behalf. It's just taking longer than what it should have done. All right, so the divine timing with Temperance. It's like, yeah, we don't want to hear about divine timing. We don't want to worry about the patience thing, but it's here. Okay, so we have the Knight of Pentacles coming through. See, very slow action being taken here. Very, very slow. Something's holding up the proceedings. All right, and we have the 8 of Swords, which is bringing sort of a lot of stress to you. And the universe is saying, let go of the stress. Let it go. Just do your work. Work on yourself. Concentrate on your, you know, what keeps you happy. But don't be focusing on this situation. So the 8 of Swords talks about sort of being trapped in your own head here. But it's not necessary. Just rest assured that it's all happening. Okay, 7 of Swords. This is why the problem is, because there's no communication. So if you're dealing with someone in a court case, if you're dealing in a court case because of COVID, perhaps you're not getting the information that's helping you move forward here. And that's what's really making it feel like it's dragging out. Lack of communication. All right, so we have some sort of legal, perhaps karmic justice happening here. And I feel that for some of you, it's sort of holding you up and not allowing you to move forward for some reason. This can be emotionally as well. It doesn't necessarily mean just in a physical sense. I feel like some of you have been held back. You're holding yourself back from moving forward. The Sun came out in reverse, but it does tell me that good things are coming through. There seems to be some sort of situation here where someone is refusing to let go, refusing to let someone go, refusing to let a situation go. They're fighting to the nth degree. So that's why whoever this is having issues and problems. But this is sort of like being bound up, being tied, being held against your will, basically. But there is some sort of news coming through here, and the moon sort of gives rise to the fact that it's news coming through. 6 of Pentacles says to me like it's about to be resolved. Things are about to be put right. This is equal distribution. But there's some sort of news coming through here just to let you know that it is happening. It is still going on. But it may take a little bit longer. I'm just going to put a couple more cards on it just to see. It's just taking longer than it ordinarily would. Now, I think for some of you, it could be to do with COVID. I think the lack of communication could be to do with, you know, just not being able to access what people need at the moment. I mean, if it's a court case, maybe they're having trouble getting hold of information, paperwork, or whatever. But there seems to be this sort of feeling that it's being held up because of what's going on in the world rather than the communication, I mean. I think the court case is being held up by whoever this person is here. It's quite interesting because the more I get into it, the more I see and hear and whatever else. All right, so there's definitely, look, the Ace of Wands coming out over the Seven of Swords. So there's definitely communication coming on here. Six of Cups, Eight of Cups. Somebody's walking away from something and taking a leap of faith here with the Fool. Eight of Cups here. So we have someone here moving, Eight of Wands. Someone moving very, very quickly, but someone's trying to get away from another person, I feel. So it may be that they're trying to wait for some sort of separation to become legal, maybe settlement money-wise, because the Ace of Wands is here, which means there's a new start. Six of Cups, probably more than likely somebody you have some sort of, it's got to do with your past, let's put it that way, because if it's a court case, it could be something from your past that's being sort of fought out in a courtroom. Eight of Cups, the Fool, Eight of Wands. Somebody's walking away from something here. So for people who are waiting on divorce settlements and settlements, financial settlements, it is promising to come your way, okay? It's just taking longer than it would. Whoever it is that you're fighting against, ex-husband, ex-partner, ex-wife, is making it very difficult. But I feel that the universe is saying to you here, just get on with your life. Don't worry, it's all being resolved. I have the card of all the glitters here coming out. So that's pretty straightforward, isn't it, people? Don't be waiting on the financial stuff. Move on yourself. Don't be sitting waiting for the money. Okay. It's only human to want to adorn oneself in trinkets and paint a pretty picture of oneself. It's natural to want to acquire the trappings of status or to deny them as a statement of rebellion. But if it sparkles, is it better? Whether it's a fast car, a big house, a title or position, the stamp of authority or the sparkling of diamonds, these icons let you know something about a person, place or thing. Or do they? The truth is that people seek to acquire things because what they will do for them and how they symbolically will elevate them and make them more attractive. This card signals that it's time to see beyond the adornments and probe underneath the surface. Learn to recognize the masks people wear and the motives underlying them. Imagine that all the glitter is gone. Would you still desire the object or person? I'll leave you with that one. Have a great day.